Good afternoon. Welcome to the Riverhead Central School District Regular Board of Education meeting for April 21st, 2026. Can I get a roll call? Ms. Murphy?
Present.
And Mr. Wallace?
Present.
And Ms. Healy? Ms. Redmond? And Dr. Gonzalez? Can I get a motion to go in executive session to discuss the employment of a particular person or corporation?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. All in favor? And motion passes, and we'll be back at 7 p.m. Good evening. My apologies. It took us a little bit longer than we expected. Can I get a motion to return to open session?
Motion.
Can I, thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. All in favor? Motion passes. Please stand for the pledge. Next, we have our student representative. Eric has his report.
Good evening, everyone. Starting off with Acabog Elementary School.
Oh, wait, sorry, Eric. District Clerk has a translation services announcement.
Good evening. If you would like to take advantage of our interpretation services, please see Ms. Kess in the back of the room.
Muy buenas noches, les damos la bienvenida a la Junta Educativa del Distrito de Riverhead. Si necesitan interpretación, por favor, se acercan a la parte de atrás para darles el equipo necesario. Gracias.
And back to Eric.
Acabog Elementary School recently had an exciting opportunity to participate in the circus experience during physical education, bringing creativity, movement, and fun into their learning. Many students also proudly participated in the school's science fair, showcasing their curiosity, critical thinking, and hard work. Phillips Avenue School. Fourth grade students recently visited the theater tree where they experienced Dorothy's adventures in Oz. Following Dorothy and her journey down the yellow brick road, students enjoyed a story centered on courage, friendship, and perseverance, making a truly memorable field trip for the students. Students and families also came together for a PTO-sponsored paint night led by local artist Gina Cariello. Families created a frog-themed paintings in the evening filled with creativity, connection, and fun. Riley Avenue School. Riley Avenue students participated in the annual science fair, exploring topics of interest and sharing their discoveries with one another. Students also enjoyed a week with the National Circus Project, learning skills such as juggling, stilt walking, and hula hoop tricks. They also celebrated their most recent 100% Principals of the Day and recognized their bucket fillers for demonstrating trustworthiness and positive character. Pulaski Street School. Pulaski's Student Council recently visited the West Hampton Care Center, where students connected with residents and gave back to the community. Fifth graders have also begun full after-school band and orchestra rehearsals in preparation for the upcoming concert. In addition, Cornell Cooperative Extension partnered with the Garden Club to support spring planting, continuing to provide hands-on community-based learning experiences. Riverhead Middle School. On April 20th, Riverhead Middle School hosted its annual honors concert, featuring performances by the show choir, jazz band, orchestra, and wind ensemble. It was an exciting evening that showcased the talent and dedication of students. Riverhead High School. The Riverhead High School Chess Club, led by Mr. Spinella, delivered an outstanding performance at the second annual North Fork Challenge. 4 students placed in top 10, and all 6 participants finished in top 12 out of 24 competitors. Senior Adolfo Lopez earned second place, followed by strong performances from Brian Purcell, Grady Moore, Rayasat Islam, Carlos Argueta, and Evan Escobar. Congratulations to all our students for representing Riverhead with skill, composure, and sportsmanship.
Thank you, Eric. Moving on, we have our superintendent report. Dr. Hagan.
Okay, so next up, I'd like to call up our Director of Physical Education, Health and Athletics, and she will be presented the Winter Scholar Athlete teams.
Good evening. It is a privilege to be back here again to highlight our Winter Scholar Athlete teams. Just to go over the criteria for the award, okay, the criteria from NYSFA, New York State Public High School Athletic Association, is that 75% of your roster is above a 90. The 3 teams being honored here tonight blew that out of the water, okay? With averages, I want to say around 95 for each team. So that is something that we can absolutely give a nice round of applause to. I want to thank not only our student athletes, but our coaches, our teachers, and of course the parents. It's all the balance. You know, it takes all of us to create these moments for our student athletes and to, you know, help them grow not only as students, athletes, but as people. So I'm very proud of all of your accomplishments. Just a quick sidebar, our girls track team just finished up. We just beat Brentwood. It went down to the last 4x800. So congratulations, but a few girls did show up. I will read off their whole roster because Coach Nelson is still cleaning up the field. So I want to apologize in advance if I don't correctly speak somebody's last name, but I will give it a valiant effort. All right, first up, Dulce Botch, Katerin Botch, Luca Bergascotti, Cadence Callie, Ava Carta, Julia Chaicherska, Julia Koch, McKenna Davis, Sienna Davis, Julian Delaney, Brooke Eastwood, Olivia Esposito, Jolisa Hayden, Naomi Ilaris, Kama Johnson, Sage Jones, Leandra Legan, Mia Mala, Emily Mendoza, Heather Monroy, Rosemary Morales, Madison Ojiko, Anais Oyaya, Irene, here we go, that valiant effort I was talking about. Pana Galopoulos, Emily Pinaranda, Skylie Rankin, Layla Sabor, Evie Sabitz, Elena Schreiber, Katrina Sucharski, Hannah Trent, and Sophia Viola. If you're in the stands, come on over tonight. Come on over, girls. So we're going to present you with the team award. You guys can maybe give it to Coach Danellis. We'll put it in the case, and then we're going to take a nice picture right over in front of the banner. Congratulations. Congratulations tonight, too. All right. You're in charge? All right, let's go over and take a nice photo. Next, I'd like to call up Coach Stephanie Pereno with Winter Cheerleading.
Good evening. I am so happy to be here today. This is a fun get-together for us because we haven't seen each other for a bit. We just did a clinic last week, and it was like bringing the family back together. This team is really special because they just enjoy being together, but when you hear about a balance, this really is a balance between basketball games and 6 a.m. practices and juggling all of the academics that they do. They hit it out of the park. Okay, let's get started. We're going to begin with Miss Ellie Capone, Juliana Catarelli, Lila Corwin, Nicole Rosie Fulton, Jennifer Palfox, Charlotte Haupt, Shira Kaplan Walbranch, Madeline Manzo, Ava Mickery, Juliana Perullo, Danielle Palikowski, Bryn Richardson, Charlie Reese, Nicole Russ, and Danica Sweeney. And next up, I would like to call our varsity girls basketball coach, Mr. Kevin Gigliotti.
Good evening. Super proud to be receiving this award. Super proud of all the girls on our squad this year. Yeah, just myself, it felt super privileged to just have such a great group of girls. You know, a lot of them are multi-sport athletes, and I know they do a lot in the school. They do a lot of clubs, so for them to be such, show such great excellence, not only on the court, but off the court, makes me super happy and super proud of our program. So here are some of the girls who are on our roster, starting out with Jasira Belcher, Cassidy Doyle, Carly Goals, Jordan Kwanzaa, Kylie Lennon, Abigail Maeki, Adriana Martinez, Gabriella Ray, Evelyn Scott, and Bianca Gallego. Thank you.
Again, just want to say congratulations to our scholar athletes, our coaches, and their families. And thank you for taking the time to recognize these phenomenal students.
So congratulations, everyone, and keep up the great work. It's no easy task to go ahead and do all the things that you're doing and also getting the grades that you do. But I can tell you that that is going to be the most important thing that you do, is make sure that you're academically in great standing. It pays off in dividends. You won't even believe. So keep up the great work. Really proud of you, and really happy that you're here this evening. At the same time, if you want to stay, you can. But at this point, if you want to go home, you can as well. Thank you so much.
And also thank you to the parents of these athletes who support them, drive them to practices and games, and are there for them. So thank the parents too. Moving on, do we have any public comments on agenda items? Do we have any online comments? Seeing no comments, okay. Seeing no comments, can I get a motion to accept the consent agenda? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. All in favor? And the motion passes. And with that, we'd just like to announce that Ms. Jessica Farmer, was just in her new position as principal of Roanoke, that Mr. Payton will be retiring. And Ms. Jessica Farmer, who was the assistant principal over Pulaski, will be taking over as principal at Roanoke. So congratulations to her. Thank you. Moving on to new business, letter A is election of the BOCES board members. So the 5 board members that we will be voting on are listed on there at the bottom. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I get a second? Second. Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Any questions or comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter B is approval of the BOCES administrative budget for the 26-27 school year. Can I get a motion to accept the BOCES budget? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter C is the approval of the financing for the energy performance contract. We sent out 3 proposals. We received back from TD Bank, Bank of America, and Capital One, and the bank that won the RFP was TD Bank. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Any questions or comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter D is the acceptance of the results of the special district meeting, which is for the library vote for the Riverhead Public Library and the Baiting Hollow Public Library. Can I get a motion to accept the results? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Healy. Any questions, comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter E is the appointment of the vote workers for the annual district meeting. We got our chairperson, co-chairperson, the chief election inspector, co-chief election inspector, and the inspectors for the election, and the poll clerks. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Wallace. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter F is approval of an amendment contract, which is a contract that was put out for educational behavioral services that was given to Blue Sea Educational Consulting. And this is just addendum number 3, as they are adding on services that we need to provide for a student. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter G is approval of a donation. So we have 2 donations. The Suffolk County chapter of New York State School Facilities Association, in recognition of Recording Secretary Anthony Martino, our facilities director, for his devotion of time and energy to the organization, has presented the Riverhead Central School District with a $1,500 donation to be used to fund a scholarship awarded to a graduating senior. And the second donation is from Riverhead Building Supply, has provided approximately $200 worth of building supplies to Roanoke Elementary School for the use in their school play. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All in favor? And the motion passes. And board member committee reports. We have the Wellness Committee.
The Wellness Committee met on April 1st, 2026, and received updates across several departments supporting student health and well-being. Food Services reported on the continuation of its student internship program, noting that the previous intern was unable to continue and a replacement intern is being sought. Indoor tower gardens will be replanted following spring break with an anticipated harvest in 4 to 6 weeks. An overview of the USDA entitlement program was also provided, with approximately $260,000 in funding projected for next year to support cost-effective food purchasing. Staff at Aquabog Elementary School were recognized for supporting students during a recent emergency situation. The registration department shared updates on the UPK program, which is currently focused on life cycle learning and hands-on experiences. Over 180 students have registered for the 2026-27 school year, with the lottery scheduled for the end of April. Outreach efforts remain ongoing to ensure families are informed of registration opportunities. Distribution of hygiene items to families in need continues through available funding. Special education and PPS highlight ongoing transition initiatives, including participation in the New York State Performance Indicator 14 survey process, which helps assess post-secondary outcomes. Additional efforts, including Job Corps presentations, expanded internship opportunities through the Chamber of Commerce, and a career pathway series. The district is also exploring Marble Health, a no-cost or low-cost online counseling platform to expand access to mental health services. Planning for the extended school year program is underway. The Health, Physical Education, and Athletics Department reported a strong start to the spring season with high participation and successful program operations. The upcoming Athletes for All event on May 7th will host student athletes from neighboring districts. Efforts are also being made to increase access to athletics for E&L families through targeted outreach and translation support. Health education continues to focus on CPR certification and stress management and healthy lifestyles, while the district prepares to fill upcoming nursing vacancies. Additional discussion include the importance of the Community Assessment Project survey in guiding funding and programming decisions, as well as ongoing efforts to ensure student registration and residency processes are handled in accordance with legal requirements while maintaining appropriate oversight.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Do we have any board member remarks?
I just want to, tomorrow's Administrative Assistant Day, so we just want to recognize our district clerk and to thank her for all that she has been doing all year long for the board, so thank you. You weren't here last board meeting, but I just wanted to say, Eric, thank you for this proposal. It's taken the time. I've been reading through it, and I'm somebody. Our district used to have a college advisor. I think a lot of these, especially with the career readiness, post-secondary preparation, especially with the portrait of the graduate, these are very important elements. I know some other districts have been able to incorporate an advisor within the guidance counselor. I don't know, maybe we can look with grants or something down the road to implement these pieces and some of the other things that you've had in here. So I just want to thank you for taking the time, and I do hope that this, the board takes a look at it and thinks about it over the next budget cycles or two.
Children. It's always a child.
Pick me up.
Yes, I know. That is what it is. Any RCFA comments? No comment? No RCFA. Do we have any rock comments?
Everyone, nice to see you this evening. I'd just like to take a moment to congratulate our colleague, Jessica Farmer, on her well-deserved promotion to elementary principal. Wishing you much success, Jessica. And I'd also like to take the moment to thank the board and central office for recognizing the talent that is within our district and allowing our members to grow and thrive in this wonderful setting. So thank you very much, all you, for that. Thank you.
Do we have any public comments? Do we have any online public comments? No? Okay, seeing no comments, can I get a motion to adjourn? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. All in favor? And the motion passes, and we will see you all on May 6th.
Please help support the Riverhead Central School District YouTube channel by subscribing. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please be sure to push that subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications. Thank you.